What's up, everybody? Welcome back to Trading Wars. Thanks for joining me today. I hope you're having a wonderful day, my friends. We did exactly what we needed to do. We started the week off green, and that is the most important thing, guys. Starting the week off green usually ends with a positive week. It helps with your mental, your psychology. I'm going to be breaking down everything we did today. Pretty nice Fibonacci-based trading day. I'm going to show you step by step how we were able to capture and make some great money today, my friends. So if you're ready, let's step into the war zone. First, let me shout out some of you. Who do we have in the building? So we have Abe. What's going on? Mohammed. What's going on, brother? Hevit. What's going on? Gus. Gary. Khalid. Eric Brown. Trading Wars Army. STK. Trading Wars Army. J.E. Willers. Doc. Same dude. Nitin. Trading Wars Army. Good to see you. Mitchell. What's going on? Cisco. Andy. Brendan. Anish. All right, guys. Let's get into this. Okay. So the first thing we must do, as always, my friends, we go ahead here, we hit the replay, and I'm going to draw the previous day's high and low for you, and then we'll talk about exactly the trades we took today and walk you through step by step. So the first thing is we need to draw the previous day's high and low because it lets us know what type of day are we expecting. Are we expecting a volatile day? Are we expecting some chop? Is anybody trapped? What's going on? So that's what I love to do. And let's go ahead here. The other thing that I like to do here, guys, is I like to lay out my trigger trades. So my trigger trades, guys, those are the line in the sand. So the line in the sand that I'm looking to trade. So these are just levels. So we had 412.40 for our long. And this level is going to be important because it comes into play it comes into play later on in the day. So let me just go ahead here and I'll make this green. So that line right there, guys, is the line where we're looking to go above, long above that level. Okay. So let's go ahead here. First 5-minute candle comes in, boom. So right here, guys, we are in the middle of the range. And because we're in the middle of the range, I will prefer to wait for a trade. And the reason is because no one is really in too much danger here. The bulls are not we didn't gap below the low. So if they had their stop loss here, it's not a crazy scenario for them. The bears are happy, but they're not excitingly happy. And so because we don't break out of the range at the open, we are in kind of a neutral zone here. And because of that, guys, I'm expecting to see a lot of back and forth. I'm expecting to see a lot of action like this, back and forth, back and forth. And the reason is because no one is in control. Nobody is in danger. And I'm expecting there to be a range that develops. Okay. So let me go ahead here to my live commentary. I'll walk you through step by step. So I said inside open today could be very tricky. Let's take it slow this Monday like we always do. 1 minute to open. Who's ready? So the first thing that I drew up, guys, was the previous day's range, which we were sitting on. But I did not take that play. Instead, what I waited for here, guys, was this green line trigger. So I waited for this line. This was my first trade of the day. So we went back and forth for a bit, and then we squeezed. Okay, so if you look at this candle right here, guys, this green bar, we pushed all the way up to 412.86 roughly. So whenever we have a big sustained run, so you see how this run is sustained, right? It's been just basically vertical, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 candles up. So whenever we have that and I'm approaching our trigger, I'm very aggressive with the profit taking because I'm expecting here that if we were like consolidating below the level and then we broke out, I will be looking for bigger targets. But because we already had a good run here, I was just looking for just a quick scalp. So this was a quick, simple play. This wasn't our big play, but it was still good money. So you could see here, trigger long came in. So I said first target 412.75, target one hit, boom. Next looking for 413.04. And then I said, if you want, stop loss to break even for quick scalp. And that's what I did. So once we came up here, guys, we were fully green up here. I put it to break even and just took it off. And the reason is because I wanted to wait for the better play of the day, guys. I wanted to wait for the better play. What was the best play today? The Fibonacci. So instead of me loading the boat here and going crazy on this, I said, all right, I know at some point here, this move, the odds are we're going to pull back. The odds are we're going to pull back. We don't go straight up or straight down in the stock market. And the moment that you are able to, figure that out, the moment that you're able to understand that we're not going to go straight up and straight down, that's when you get freedom. Okay. You get freedom in the stock market when you're able to understand that at some point we have to pull back. And the pullback is where you make the big money. The pullback is where you come in and you hit it hard. You don't want to hit it hard at the top or at the bottom, because in those two places, the risk to reward is always going to be bad. And it's because the move already occurred. But when you're getting on the pullback, that's when you're going to get things for cheap. Okay, and let me show you what we did here. Okay, so this one was beautiful because we did it step by step. So I'm going to show you in our fib room. I'm going to start from the beginning and I'll draw it with you in real time so you can see as well. Okay, so here we go. So this is the morning leg golden zone. So you could see here, we're moving higher. We had this outside bar, so we drew the leg up. So the low anchor was in, right? So your low anchor is not going to move. And then we bring it up to your high anchor like this, guys. And then let me just remove these lines. So what we're doing here now is we're looking for the golden zone. The golden zone is going to be the best area to buy the dip because it's a deal. It's a discount. So for example, let's use the measurement tool. So let's say here, this is about, let's say, a $5 move. Just let's say 50% will be $2.50 at a deal. Okay, so you're going to be getting it for 50% off. So what I want you to think about is like when you're taking these trades, the Fibonacci, it's like you're going to the dollar store, you're going to Five Below, you're getting a deal. You're going into Walmart, you're getting a deal. You know what I'm saying? You're going to the Benz dealership and you're getting a deal, a summer deal, right? That's what I want you to think. So wait for the deal. Okay, wait for the deal. So here we go. So we drew up our leg here, guys, and then you can see here comes the pullback. So we drew it out step by step up against the 50, and then right here at 1028, the 618 filled long. So let me show you how that plays out. So we come in here, guys. There we go. There's your pullback, right? We come in to the golden zone, boom. So right there, guys, be honest with me. So we touched that 618. We took that long right away. We didn't wait. As soon as it touched it, we hit it. Because why? We had a decent sized pullback. And we also had a good risk to reward because we're coming in long here. Our max stop loss is down here, right? But if we were to enter here, let's say on this breakout, our stop loss being here, that'll be too wide and you can blow up your account. So honestly speaking here, hit me with a 1. Does that look a little bit scary to enter right there? Does that look a little bit scary? Like it's a big red candle, another one, and then another red candle down. It does look a little bit intimidating. Right? It looks a little bit intimidating, right? But we're using the fibs and we know that even if we're wrong, we're not going to blow up our account. That's the main thing. I want you to write that down. Even if you're wrong, you're not going to blow up your account because you're getting a deal. You're buying calls at a deal. You're buying calls at a discount. You're getting them for cheaper, right? But if you buy up here and then you let it come all the way back down here, then yes, you can blow up your account. And that's what gives me confidence when I trade the fib. So we came in here, guys. Boom, next candle comes in. It doesn't get any better than that, guys, because this is what we call a Fibonacci with a candlestick confirmation. Hold on a second. Let me just go to my book right here on my website, tradingwars.com. So you could see this is the section here, trade management. This is where I talk about the 2 ways to enter the trades. When you're using fibs, limit entries or candlestick confirmation. Those are 2 ways you can enter. So in this case, we did a limit candle entry. So limit entry, no candle. We got in right when it touched the level. But for anybody that wants to wait for candlestick, you want to be a little bit more conservative, right? Then you get that inside bar. So what you do instead now is you say, okay, I'm going to take the break out of that inside bar instead. I could put a tight stop loss down here. So you have a tight trade like that. And then we pop up here, guys. Boom. We start to squeeze, new high. Okay. And this brings me to the topic of today's video. So let me go right here. So I said, so this was our live commentary. Let's go 618. 382 hit, 214. So we're just calling it out as we're going to new levels and we're letting people know to scale up. Looking for a new high of day, send some energy for the bulls. New high of the day, bam. So that was it, guys. Everybody caught this today. It was great because we all were good. And now this brings me to the topic. The topic of the video is this, guys. Wow. Okay. So your general way that you learn to trade, my friends, is the breakout way. And everybody learns that way because that's the way that mainstream teaches you. And that's why you look in 1960 books or whatever, historical patterns, et cetera, et cetera. So let's go ahead here and let's look at this from a pattern. Okay. A pattern perspective here. You have your, your little breakout here, right? So this is your setup right here. There's your wedge. Okay. So where you were taught to trade is there. Okay. So you're like, all right, there's our wedge, blah, blah, blah. We're building the wedge. We broke out, right? And then, okay, now it's time to enter. What I'm teaching you instead is to enter here on the pullback. So if we draw Fibonacci from low to high right there, on the pullback on the 618. But by the time you get in here, my friends, this is what happens. The market punishes you. See, the market punishes you guys because breakout traders get burnt. Listen, even if you win this trade, let's say this trade right here, it squeezes and it goes higher and higher and higher. Let's say it goes higher, 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 higher. you're still not going to make as much money as if you bought the options down here. And the reason is when you have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 green candles in a row, the option premium is going to be so expensive that it's might as well don't even enter the trade. And that's why I don't understand when people teach guys to trade by, here's flat top, breakout, this, that, wedge, blah, blah, blah. By the time you get into all of those types of trades, guys, you've already missed the move. You have to think about it like this. If you take 100 Fibonacci trades, you only need to win 34 out of 100 with a 2-to-1 risk to reward to make money. If you take 100 breakout trades, you have to be 70% accurate, 80% accurate, because your risk to reward is so bad that one time you get burnt trading the breakout and it happens like this, the one time you get burnt, you can lose, so much profit that it's not even worth doing it. All right, hit me with the 10 if that makes sense. Eric Brown with the $10. Your fifth teaching has been helping my portfolio trading wars army for life. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Thank you, brother. I love that picture of your dog there. Keep doing what you're doing, bro. We're here to spread the knowledge and appreciate you. Thank you so much. Okay. And this is why I also have the trading wars indicators, guys, because look at this. At this breakout, what pattern is this? And what pattern is this? What are these two patterns here? See, this is like I trade patterns, guys, but it's not subjective pattern. A subjective pattern is drawing lines. Anybody can draw lines. You can draw 700 different lines. You can draw a line like this. You can draw a line like this. You can draw a line like this. You could do anything. You could do any and everything. And trust me, the reason I'm telling you this, guys, I'm telling you this from a place of love because I've been here and I've gotten crushed drawing these lines because I don't understand. Like, it's hindsight. But look, when the blue comes down, from the heaven, this is built in my indicator. This is an inside-outside bar. This is the trading wars nirvana. Nirvana is always a good sign of reversal, guys. We have the nirvana at the high of the day, inside, outside. Why is that so important? Because this outside bar made a new high and then it came right back down. So this nirvana, guys, was the high of the day. So this was also a signal that we're losing steam. Okay. So when we're taking that 618 right here, guys, notice if you look in the Discord, what are we saying in the Discord? We're saying new high of the day, scale out most here, home run winner, absolute picture perfect textbook, because we want to be out here. We want to be out here, guys, because this is where we sell to the rookies. Let them take that risk. We don't need that. We already made the money on the day because we trade like an algorithm. See what I'm saying, guys? And then from there, notice here, guys, we just came back in the range. And that's what I mean by an inside day, right? That's exactly what I mean. So an inside day, remember, we opened inside. Look, we barely made a new high and then we came back down because the buyers and the sellers are still figuring out who's in control. Okay, they're still figuring out who's in control, right? So just to summarize, guys, we had that trigger winner. Then we had the 618, bam, nice two winners there, guys. And I want to also show you this. Whenever we have a pattern like this, a nirvana at the top, what we can do from there is we can start looking at the opposite side. So we can draw a fib from high to low like this. And then you can see here, we tag the 50, right? So it works both directions. That's what we call the opposing Fibonacci leg. That's what we call the opposing. All right, guys. So very, very nice start on a Monday. Usually Mondays are a little bit slow. The other thing that I hit hard this morning, guys, was MU. Let me pull that up. I hit MU and Pfizer for winners this morning, and I took two losers on Meta and Lucid. I lost on both of those, and I won on MU and Pfizer. So MU, guys, was the trade of the day, 1,481. Let me just show you how I did that real quick. So MU 61.96 was the entry. So I'll go ahead and do that, show you guys. So I always add a 5-cent buffer. Okay, so here's 61.96 right there. So so whenever I do shares like this, I add a 5-cent buffer. That's called stop limit. So it brings me up to 62.01, right? And right over here, guys, literally the low of the day was 62. So a little bit of luck, a little bit of mad scientist strategy, but we're able to catch the low, and I sold on the second push higher. So what I like to do with my plays, like my stock plays, I draw a fib from low to high like this. You could see we came into the 50 and then we made a new high, and that's where I want to be out. Just like I do the normal fibs. New highs, you want to get out. Okay, new highs, you want to get out. You don't want to be stacking in. You want to be getting out. You want to be locking in your money. All right. So there we go, my friends. Nice trading day. I appreciate you guys. As always, check me out at tradingwars.com. That's the place to be. That's the only place that I'm at. Okay. You can get any one of my 3 books. You get 1 month for free in the room. Come trade with us live tomorrow. Hopefully we continue the winning streak. You can get my indicators for life, the Nirvana, as well as the golden with premium alerts sent to your phone. And you get the scanners for life, guys. Check me out, tradingwars.com, or you can sign up on the main page as always. Okay, guys. So really, really nice stuff. Boom, right here. Doron Boo with the $1.99. Thank you, my friend. Very much appreciate you. Thank you so much. So what we're going to do is this. There's two things that I want to announce. The first thing is this. I'm going to be doing a Fibonacci seminar on August 28th, which is the Sunday. I'm going to be doing a Fibonacci seminar. Normally, the seminars are only for people in my Discord, okay? But I'm considering opening the seminar. The reason why is because I want people to actually be trading. I just don't want random people to come in because they're not gonna get value from it. You're not gonna get value unless you're in the Discord, unless you trade. But because this seminar, I want to kind of go backwards and I want to start from the beginning. I'm thinking about doing a Fibonacci seminar, a 1-day seminar for 2 hours. And what it'll come with is you'll get the book included, and you'll get 1 month for free in the room. The price will be $200 for anyone that wants to do it that's not a member. If you're a member and you have all 3 books, the price is free. Okay. So I just want to gauge some interest here. Hit me with a 1 if you guys think I should open this to the public. You guys think, like, would you be interested in that? If I did a Fibonacci seminar, it'll be on a Sunday, August 28th. I believe that's the date. I want to know what you guys think. And we'll go back and start from the beginning with the fibs. And it'll be a private thing. I'll show you some more tips and tricks that I won't show every single person. I only show the people that really care. Because if I show everybody, before you know it, there's people copying my stuff and selling it for $3,000 and saying it came to them in dreams and stuff like that. Right? So we got to... for the people that care, I'll take care of you. That's the problem. We have to control the trolls. Look, if anyone's going to pay $200 to come to a Fibonacci seminar, they're not going to troll. They're going to be serious, and they're going to get their book, and they're going to get their 1 month free. So we'll see, guys. We'll see. So listen, if you're interested, leave a comment in the comment section below after the stream. Like, comment, subscribe, leave a comment. If we get 50 people that say yes, I'll open it to the public. Otherwise, I'll keep it internal for the Trading Wars Army in the Discord only. Let's go ahead here to Trendspider and let's do some scans for tomorrow. So remember, guys, MU was the play that I called out, right? We had what was important about MU, guys, is it had this rare double inside bar pattern. And that's the reason why I wanted to trade MU. And if we look back here, we don't really see that pattern reoccurring much. So that's why MU was the #1 pick on my radar today, and we made good money trading MU. It was exceptionally well. So let's see if we can find anything going into tomorrow. Let's go to the blue raindrop. Let's see if we have anything here. So Nike is always a great candidate for a blue raindrop trade. You can see many times in the past, the blue raindrop for Nike has led to volatility the next day, especially this one up here, which was a major pivot. So Nike will definitely be on the list. Netflix. Another one, Netflix, we made some money last Friday on it, I believe. Nice little blue raindrop. You could see the last one here, May 24th, had a nice little push up. What else do we have here? So those are 2 I'll be looking for sure. Anything else here? Nothing that I trade. Okay, Johnson & Johnson for sure. That's another beauty right there. Very nice. After an inside bar, a lot of consolidation in the last 2 days. This is looking prime for a breakout similar to this. All right, let's go to the Holy Grail. So nothing for the Holy Grail. And let's see any Nirvanas. No Nirvanas. All right. So we'll pretty much be focusing on those blue raindrop, guys. Check that out. Let's quickly look at if we can find some information for Nike. So if we look at Nike right now, the monthly, weekly, daily, all green. The last 65-minute hour was red. I mostly look at the weekly, daily, monthly. So we're trying to, it's a new month, new week, everything. So what the bulls are trying to do is they're trying to run a green month, right? So they already started that right there. Over here, let's look at some seasonality real quick. So we're in this month. So 50% of the times Nike will finish green. So nothing that really, stands out. This is just for the last 2 years. But, nothing that stands out. So we'll keep an eye on this and we'll come back and take a look at this. But there we go, guys. Some good picks for tomorrow. Guys, if you're already using Trendspider, use code TWZ30 at checkout. If you're a new customer, you'll get all my scans. You'll get my layout like this. If you're already a member, email hello. Is it hello? Hello at trendspider.com, and they'll set you up with my scanners and get you all set up, no charge. Okay, guys? Thank you very much for your time. I appreciate you guys. Let's just keep making some money here. Oh, one more thing. Let me just shout out Barry, my younger brother here. He took that 618 trade in the small account. Let me just pull it up here. So make sure you guys are following TW Dairy. This is my younger brother. He took the 618 here for $290.22. So the long was filled on the 618. And here was his fill. So he bought 2 and sold 2. So he only did 2 micro contracts. Very, very, very small. Okay. Very, very, very small. But really, really nice. Okay. So $290. I think his risk was $100. So it made almost 3 times his money. Very clean. So make sure you're following that. Thank you for your time. Don't forget to comment if you're interested in that Fibonacci seminar. Let's continue this week and keep making green. Appreciate you guys a lot. Leave a comment, subscribe. We're on the road to 25K subs. Once we break 25K, somebody will be getting $500 cash money from me, all right? So make sure you subscribe. Thank you, guys.